Welcome back to the show. We are diving straight into a massive controversy in Indiana, where DCS Director Adam Krupp is under fire. He is facing serious questions about a potential conflict of interest after appearing in a video touting the Refuge Girls Academy as a safe place for troubled teens, despite a federal lawsuit alleging systemic abuse, neglect, and forced labor at the facility.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Moving over to Washington, we have live coverage from the Semaphore World Economy 2026 Summit. This high-powered session features a clash of perspectives with Steve Bannon, a close ally of Donald Trump, and Steve Ballmer, the former Microsoft CEO and owner of the LA Clippers, discussing the global economic landscape. Turning to the Middle East, we are monitoring live shots of the Beirut skyline as Israel continues its strikes on Lebanon. The conflict between Israel and Hezbollah has reached a devastating level, with reports indicating over 2,000 people killed and thousands more wounded in the region. And finally, we look at the political fallout in the U.S. Senate, where lawmakers are pointing fingers as Republicans reject efforts to halt the war with Iran. Senators are demanding answers on when and how President Donald Trump's war, which began without a congressional vote, will actually come to an end. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Indiana Department of Child Services Director Adam Krupp is facing intense scrutiny after a video surfaced showing him publicly endorsing a faith-based residential program for troubled teens, now known as the Refuge Girls Academy, while using his official DCS office and branding. This endorsement is particularly controversial, as the facility is currently the target of a federal lawsuit filed by 9 women who allege systemic abuse, neglect, forced labor, and exploitation occurred at the site between 2011 and 2018. Critics, including advocacy groups like Common Cause Indiana, argue that Krupp's participation in a fundraiser for the group represents a severe conflict of interest that potentially compromises the agency's ability to objectively oversee such providers. With Krupp currently on leave and the facility maintaining its innocence, questions remain regarding how such an endorsement was deemed appropriate and whether it reflects a broader lack of rigorous oversight for non-licensed, faith-based youth programs in Indiana. The Semaphore World Economy 2026 Summit in Washington has become a focal point of discussion as high-profile figures, including former Trump ally Steve Bannon and former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer, take the stage to address the current economic and political landscape. The summit, broadcast live, provides a unique platform for contrasting viewpoints on global trade, domestic policy, and the trajectory of the economy under the influence of prominent political and corporate leaders. Observers are closely monitoring the event for insights into how these influential figures perceive the challenges facing the nation, marking a significant moment of public discourse in the 2026 political calendar. Tensions in the Middle East have reached a critical point as live footage from Beirut shows the devastating impact of continued strikes in Lebanon. The conflict between Israel and Hezbollah has escalated significantly, resulting in a staggering humanitarian toll with over 2,000 lives lost and thousands of individuals suffering from injuries. The ongoing volatility in the region remains a top international concern, as live reporting captures the atmospheric tension in the Lebanese capital, while global leaders urge de-escalation to prevent further loss of life and regional destabilization. A growing rift has emerged in the U.S. Senate as Republican lawmakers block efforts to officially halt the ongoing war with Iran. The conflict, which began without a formal congressional vote of support from President Donald Trump, is drawing increasing criticism from legislators across the aisle who are demanding transparency regarding the war's ultimate objective, its projected duration, and the total financial and human cost to the United States. As fingers are pointed and political pressure mounts, the lack of legislative consensus highlights a deepening debate over executive war powers and the fiscal responsibility of maintaining a prolonged military engagement in the region.